Good morning. I'm David Rich, playing guy for president. You know, I did something pretty painful yesterday. I went on the internet and pulled up the Affordable Health Care Act. I went to the published copy of it, and other than the table of contents, there wasn't much there I could understand. I tried reading a full page, all the subchapter 2, section B, -4. Folks, I read it at least 3 times, one page, and I can't give you a clue in the world what in the world it was talking about. This is a bad law. Nancy Pelosi was dead right when she said, we have to pass it so you can see what's in it. Well, it's been passed. I've pulled up the copy, and I've tried to see what's in it. Now I can't understand what's in it. You know, they're talking about you have to have a facilitator to guide you through it. Folks, if it's that complicated, it can be twisted to mean anything it needs to mean. What it does mean is you have less control, they have more control, and they're getting more money. This law needs to be repealed. It needs to be taken back, gone to the drawing board, and start over again. You know, any law that is written in such a way that you can't take it to a public school in Washington, D.C., a 6th grade class, let a 6th grader read it. If they can't explain to you what it means or what it says, that law needs to be rewritten. And this one does. This one just needs to go away. First off, we can't afford it. Second off, you can't understand it. It needs to go. You know, I am tired of career politicians, people that have been in there 10, 20, 30, 40 years, making a living off of my back. You know, I'm sorry to say that right now we can't afford to cut taxes. But what we can afford to do is cut programs. There's entire bureaus that need to go away. You know, I think it was Ronald Reagan said the closest thing to eternal life is a federal bureau. We need to prove him wrong. We need bureaus to go away. We need the American people to have the shackles taken off of them so they can go back to work, be productive, and get this country going again. You know, I know when welfare needs to be reformed. You know, I mean, we've got this war on poverty. We've been having it for 40 years. Now there's more people on welfare than there ever was before. That just don't seem to be working out. You know, the federal government can't run the post office successfully and profitably. I don't know how in the world you expect them to run your health care that way. I want to take the federal government out of most of the things that they do. Constitutionally, there's a lot of things the federal government is supposed to do, and they don't concentrate on those. They want to concentrate on everything you do. I know I pay almost twice as much for gasoline now as I did 5 years ago. I pay at least 40% more for my electric bill than I did 5 years ago. And they're telling me that's for my benefit. Well, it's not. Folks, both of my wife and I's cars have over 150,000 miles on it, and it's probably going to be a whole lot more than that before we can afford to do anything about it. I think it's time to put the American people back to work, and that's not with government programs. That's by taking the restrictions off the American businessmen, off the entrepreneurs. We need to get them back doing what they need to do best, and that's hiring people. Folks, I ask that you please contact me on plainguyforpresident@outlook.com. Pledge your support. Give me your ideas. Let me know what you want to see done, because I know we the people can take this country back if we bond together. I hope you have a blessed afternoon, and I talk to you soon. God bless.